Okay, I know this is not supposed to be in the beginning of the video, but I am gonna put it in the video because, yeah. And also, I didn't film most of this while I was doing it because I didn't know that I thought I was gonna do like a little layer and then I got carried away. And this is how my underpainting is looking. Like, look, I really did devour. I devoured. So I just figured that I needed to show y'all that I devoured. Anyway, y'all can carry on with the rest of the video. Hey everybody, it's Adia and I am back with another video. Welcome back. Okay, so I started a new painting and here it is. Honestly, it took, hold on. So here is a closer look, and basically it's like a bunch of animals, and this took me so long to sketch for no reason. Like, absolutely no reason. I kind of get why it took so long to sketch, and I'll give you guys like a closer look of all the animals. Hopefully you can see everything. If not, that's just tough. Right now, I'm just gonna do like a little like blue coat, slight underpainting, but not like super, I don't know. It's not gonna be like my normal underpaintings. I think I'm just gonna put like blue over it, and then I might like block out some of the shapes and some of the animals. And to be honest, I was still debating on if I wanted to do acrylic or oil. Like, if I do acrylic, I could do acrylic right now, but if I do oil, I'm gonna have to take it to the studio to do it. And I should really move that water over here because I'm reaching over it, and if I get paint on my carpet, I didn't even think about that. I need to put my like cloth dropper on the floor. I don't know why I didn't do that. Especially, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I got paint on the carpet, so don't be like me. Make sure you put your. I'm so upset. Luckily, it's blue, so like, I mean, I'll know it's there, but no one else will know it's there. That's so upsetting. Like, I got paint on the carpet already, and I haven't even gotten paint on my canvas yet. So I am using a canvas pad. I did put the stencils on pretty hard just because I didn't want to lose my stencil. Especially since, honestly, some of these animals, they were very difficult to draw. And some of them I did not put on here because they were harder than I expected to draw. Well, they're not necessarily hard. It's just the size I was trying to make it was hard. And I kind of wanted to be relative to, like, the other sizes of the creatures. So I didn't want to have, like, a huge shrimp sitting next to the pig and them being the same size because it wouldn't make any sense. Although it could just be an ultra huge shrimp. And that's exactly what I would say. So basically, if you guys have been watching my content for a while, if not, welcome. So basically, I make tons of religious art. Well, based on religion, pretty much. And I just find religion so fascinating. And basically, this painting is about forbidden foods. Well, unclean foods. So this is basically, and this is not the entire list. This is just the animals I decided to pick. I kind of wanted to pick something that was closely to, I guess, what we eat in America. But I started running out of animals, so. But I think I did pretty good. I don't know if we eat turtle out here, but I know in other regions of the world they eat turtle. And it made me think, like, at least more than half of these I have eaten. So I'm like, Let me show you guys some of my other religious paintings so you can kind of get the feel of this. So we have my biblical angel painting, and hold on, let me see. I need to like that light is so harsh. I might have to like, I don't know. It's like a little washed out. But I swear, it's not as washed out as looking on camera. It's just this light. And I would have it hanging up, but it's on like a canvas panel, and I haven't figured out exactly how I want to hang this up. But this does need to be hung up. Like, look at it. And then I have another one that I did in class that turned out so amazing. I also haven't hung this one up. Like, look at this. And if you're watching this video, I know some of you have seen this in... This is a lot bigger than I thought. Like, I didn't initially realize how big it was. And keep in mind, the main idea was basically just to... This was just supposed to be a still life. But, you know, I had to make everything religious because, like, we're trying to have cohesive art. Trying to get into a gallery. So, like... That's, like, crazy, huh? The first one I showed you is acrylic, and then this is oil. And so I'm thinking I might make this oil. I think it would be very interesting, but I'm a little bit afraid because I'm still not super familiar with oil, but I can definitely get there. But like, look at this. I love it. I might make another one, to be honest. Because like looking at this is just like, and this is just like a bunch of glazes. You guys should always hype yourself up when you're making art. Oh my gosh, I'm getting paint all over the place. Let me like... There's like a paper towel and I got paint on it somehow. I guess by like flicking it all over the place. And I don't know if I mentioned... Well, as you can see, I'm using a canvas pad. I don't know if you guys are wondering why. I picked a canvas pad because sometimes I am less likely to take a risk when I'm using a regular canvas. So that's kind of, oh my gosh, this is so messy. I swear I'm not usually this messy, guys. Like, I think it's just because I'm filming, and I usually don't film this. And you want to know what I thought was very interesting? So when I was looking at the list of animals that were considered unclean, I didn't really expect how large the list would be. And some animals were like kind of obvious. Like, of course, I'm not going to sit there and eat a zebra. But I feel like what's most known is like, at least throughout a lot of cultures, it's like pork. So that's why I kind of have the pig as the center. But I didn't want to put any animals that would give it away too quick. So if you're watching this, then you guys already know what it means. It's basically unclean foods. But I think to the viewer, it might just be seen as, oh, just a collage of animals that I like, possibly. Which would be quite interesting. Because, so I have an alligator, I have a bunny, I have mussels, a clam, a snail, a pig, I have a, what is this, turtle, oyster, scallop, frog, crab, octopus, catfish, so random. I have squirrel. I just put squirrel because, like, I know some people, oh, I don't personally know people, but I hear about it, so I'm just gonna assume that it's true. I had swordfish. I've seen it in the store. I have never had it though. And then I have squid. Love me some calamari. And I don't know. I just thought it was so interesting. Although I saw this one thing. So it's all for like clean food, right? And I was thinking about maybe making the opposite of like clean food. And why did I see the dearest giraffe on clean? Like, no, like, guys, no, I don't want to eat a giraffe. I love them a little bit too much. I think I might have lost my sketch in here just a little bit, but it's fine. I can see it enough to know what I'm looking at. Yeah, where the octopus is, I definitely kind of lost my sketch. Let me bring you guys in a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. I was also thinking about doing like a Paint With Me live stream. You guys let me know what you think about that in the comments. I'm just getting more equipment for my camera so I can make that possible. Because I want to be really interactive with you guys. I don't want to just like be one of those creators that don't talk to the people that support their content. And I feel like if, I mean, we're all painting, then we can all learn, right? Especially since, like, I was looking on the, like, terms and conditions for YouTube because I really wanted to play music and stream, but YouTube is real, like, that copyright strike will come strong. It will strong hand me. So I need to work on being more entertaining when I'm painting and not just going radio silent. I think also I'm gonna do a second video on like actually going in on the animals. But that depends on if I actually charge my camera. And remember, this always happens. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna film. And then either one, I bring my camera and it's not charged. Or I just forget it. And once I'm out, I'm like, well, I'm not coming back. That's a lot of paint. I don't want to waste that. Okay, I think I might block out some of... I think I'm gonna block out some of the creatures. So now that I'm committed to this underpainting and I have too much paint out to just like waste it. I don't know. Are you guys one of those people too? Like I feel like I have to use the paint because it's out and I don't want to waste it. And this is a little bit too expensive for me to just like not use it. I don't know, it's just like a random thought. Well, it wasn't a random thought because I really don't want to sit here and like waste this paint. Like for what? And I think another thing I was thinking about. So as you guys know, I am an art student. And I've had some pretty interesting professors since I've been here. And one in particular, I think he might, well, I don't know how the rest of my college years is going to go, but he's definitely been probably the most impactful professor that I've had since being in art school. And it's just because he has no filter. Like, he has no filter. Like, I get that you're like 70, pushing, gray, frail, but yeah, he literally has no filter. And it just kind of brought into reality that how many people in at least the art scene don't make it past graduating college. And what I mean by that, like, of course they get the degree, right? But then they don't use it. And I think that, honestly, I think it would be beneficial for all art students to take, like, some type of, like, business or, like, marketing class just to know how to brand themselves and push themselves, like, you know, forward. Because he said 98% of students after they graduate with their degree stop making art altogether. 98%. I told him I wasn't gonna be one of those 98%, but I just thought that was, I don't know, it was a little bit disheartening. And especially like there's some people in my drawing class who are already kind of giving up on the art scene, I guess. I'm not saying giving up, but they're uncertain of how their future is going to look, which I would assume is true for most artists, just because we don't have a straight path like other majors, like other majors, like they have a corporate office to go to. We don't have like, you know what my professor said? He's like, yeah, everyone else goes to like a corporate office and we go to the streets. Sir, no. No, I'm not trying to be the broke artist aesthetic. Sorry. Not me. But he definitely has a point. That like there's no like corporate job for the art scene besides being a medical illustrator, which I didn't know that was a thing. You know, like when you open up the medical books and they have like those pictures and stuff, like those illustrations of like the heart, cells, diseases, or whatever. I didn't know that was like someone in the arts that did that, and I'm like, what? They make six figures. So peep that if y'all do want to do something kind of corporate-y with this. But I've also learned all the other things that being an art major comes with. I don't know why. I just didn't even think about like people who are muralists. I don't know why they just didn't like occur in my head that those people get paid. I just thought they like, you know, did it for free for whatever reason. Don't clock me, but I don't know why. I just thought they did. And then I had like a professor that was a muralist, and his murals are amazing. I was like, what? And then he told me how much the city pays him, and I was like, and then I had to put into realization of all the other ways artists get paid that people don't really notice, and I hate the blank stares people give me every time I say I'm an art major, and okay, like, either one, you're gonna wish that you were my friend, or you're gonna be buying my art. So, well, if you're buying my art, I guess you're funding my career. So, either way, it's a win-win for me. And he has this saying, like my professor had this saying that you pick the safe job, and then, I don't know, you end up in some suburb having this suburban life and you hate your life, and some about having a midlife crisis or something like that. I guess that's what he seen in his lifetime. That's how it kind of went. I was like, oh, okay. Which, like, I can kind of see that. Because I feel like being in the arts is just so fun. Most of the time, it's fun. And it's just like, why wouldn't you want to be a part of the arts, you know? I'm kind of scared by going in with this blue. I might, like, lose what I did. So now I'm, like, trying to outline, I guess, with my brush. I don't even know if you guys can see. Oh, wait, you guys can kind of see. It looks like a blob on. I swear to God, guys. It doesn't look like a blob. Like, I definitely know what I'm doing, and you just gotta let me cook. You haven't even seen it yet. Like, the final masterpiece is not ready, and we're getting there. Anyway, so this is just, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching my little rant and the starting of my new painting, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye, y'all.